Hi there, my name is Stacy.
I'm Jasmine.
Today we're talking about math practice number 7 again, but we're integrating it with math practice number 3. So math practice 7, like we talked about last time, is all about patterns and structure, making use of patterns to solve different problems or solve problems in different ways, and again using that structure that you find in a problem to solve it in different ways.
Math practice 3 deals with the actual solving of the problem, why you solve it the way you do, different ways to solve it, and different patterns you can find with solving it. It also deals with why some of them work, some of them don't, and comparing all different ideas of solving problems in order to get the right answer.
Right. So we're just going to start with our elementary math problem today. So little Betsy has a few shapes, about 30 different shapes. Some of them are rectangles, some of them are triangles and pentagons, and then she even has some ovals in here. And her objective is to find a pattern. There's multiple different patterns that she can use, but find a single pattern that she can use to group all of these shapes together. So say for instance that Betsy decides to group them based on the number of sides that they have. So a rectangle right here is going to have 4 sides. Our oval is going to have 0 sides, triangle is going to have 3 sides, and our pentagon here is going to have 5 sides. So Betsy is going to group them together based on how many sides they have. Say Johnny comes along though and decides to group them together based on what color the shapes are. So say our rectangle is purple, our triangle could be blue, our oval is going to be pink, and our pentagon is going to be yellow. So Johnny decides to group the shapes together based on what color they are. Neither of these students are wrong. They both just found different patterns to group the shapes into. And a good way to discuss this with the students is have Johnny and Betsy get together. Have Betsy explain her reasoning to Johnny. Well, she decided to group them based on the shapes they have because that was what made sense to her. Johnny could explain his reasoning based on what colors they were. That's just what he found the most interesting. Again, neither of these patterns are wrong, but they just found different ways to do them. So you can have your students get together and discuss and explain their reasoning and maybe even critique each other's reasoning to implement that math practice number 3.
So my problem dealt with playing cards. The students have 5 playing cards. And their job was to find the odds of laying the cards in number order 1 through 5. Now, first things first with the students, you'd want to explain why you start with 1 out of 5. Well, you get the 5 because there are 5 playing cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You get the 1 in this equation because you lay down 1 card at a time. So if you were to lay down 1 card, the odds of it being any number are 1 out of 5. Well, any number specific that you're looking for. Now, a possible problem that you can come up with this, some students, when you ask them, okay, find the odds of numbering it 1 through 5, will look at it, okay, we have the beginnings of 1 out of 5. So if I lay down a problem, I'll get 1 out of 5. So then they go on to the next card. They flip it, they put it down, and they go 1 out of 5, and for the next one, 1 out of 5, and on and so forth. Well, as a teacher, or maybe even a fellow student, you'd have to look at them and say, well, this is not quite what we're looking for. The reason being is if you lay down the first one, it is indeed 1 out of 5, but now you've used that card. You can't use it anymore. So now it's 1 out of 4. But then we've used this card. And you gotta lay down the next one, which is 1 out of 3. Next one is 1 out of 2, and then we have 1 out of 1. Now if you were to do the 1 out of 5 times, or with the 1 out of 5, 1 out of of 5. That's basically saying you lay down the card and then you put it back and then you look for the next one. And so you explain why one pattern is right and why one pattern doesn't work. Now, if you were to solve this, you would get 1 out of 120. If you were to do the 1 out of 5, out of 1 out of 5, out of 1 out of 5, that would be 1 over 3,125. This number is a very big difference out of this number. So that's why you want to do it like this and not the 1 out of 5, 1 out of 5, 1 out of 5, etc.
Now, some good ways for integrating Math Practice 7 with Math Practice 3 in the classroom is starting out with hands-on activities. It's a good thing for the SIOP model and really just helping kids get that hands-on experience to learn better. I personally learn better with hands-on experience, so I like to think that some of my students do as well. So with my shapes example, I would give them manipulatives and actually give them different rectangles and pentagons, triangles, ovals, have them find their own patterns for putting them in different structured patterns. And then I'd like to put them in different groups and have them discuss why that they came up with the pattern that they did, whether or not the other student thinks that it's right or wrong, and maybe what are some better ways to do it. Maybe if they really like this way but it's incorrect, think of some different ways that you could do it.
It might also be a good idea to have them all try to solve like the same problem in groups, because then each can contribute their thinking, why they want to solve it the way they want to, and like their reasoning behind it. Again, manipulatives are good because it helps you have something physical in your hands, so therefore you have a kinesthetic way as well as a visual, so you get into multiple learning styles. It's very good to have your students work together, discuss different ideas, have the visuals, and just, have a fun time learning math.
Exactly. And it's all about critiquing each other's reasoning and learning from each other. That's really what Math Practice number 3 is. And Math Practice number 7 is just integrating those patterns and structures with 3. So really I like Math Practice 3 because it lets children bounce ideas off each other and learn new ways to reason through the problems.
Also, the thing that's nice about Math Practice number 3 is that with the different styles of possibilities of solving the same problem, it allows the student to find which way works best for them. And so therefore, no way is wrong. They can still get it right every time.
Right.
All right.
Well, this was Math Practice number 3 and number 7. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, hope you had fun.